Let's be honest, there's no guidebook when it comes to relationships. So we end up having to stumble through life trying to figure things out for ourselves. What if there was a podcast that found the answers for you, that provided insight to build a successful relationship and ultimately find the companionship you've always hoped for? Welcome to the Girls Ask Guys show, where we answer the questions most people are afraid to ask when it comes to lessons in life and love. It's time to master this thing called life together with your hosts, John and Ashley.
And welcome back to the Girls Ask Guys show. My name is Ashley, his name is John, and today we are going to just give you a brief overview of a little bit of longer show that we have for you on Thursday. It's of course about child marriage, but we want to give you a bit of a warning before we release on Thursday.
Yes, this is by popular demand. We've done a follow-up to the last episode that we did. A lot of people, not only did we catch their attention, but we started to spark interest in this thing called child marriage. We have lots of data, lots of numbers, and backed up scientific facts about child marriage and the devastation that it not only has on the children, but also the social and economical impact that it has later on in life. And those numbers, to just be completely honest with you, it started to churn my stomach when we started going back through over this data, because it is devastating. And we also cover the death rate that takes place.
It is appalling. And as you go into the show, I'm giving you this warning because it was hard for us to get through. We're usually pretty easy when it comes to disseminating information. But when we say we were just grossed out and weirded, you might want to listen to this with a friend, or you might want to listen to it in pieces, because it just gets worse and worse. We go over every ramification. We talk about some states and their weird laws. We talk about countries and how different countries have different ages of consent. It's going to be a lot. So if I were you, I would probably listen to it in pieces throughout the day so you don't have to feel like you're going to vomit, sort of like me and John do.
Yes. Just to give you a little bit of a taste of what is going to be coming up in Thursday's episode, here's the number worldwide, just from a small section of time. 15 million children were married worldwide. And we are talking from 17 and under. We're talking as young as 12 years old. And yes, United States, that 12-year-old marriage was here. 3 states authorized it.
It's appalling. It's shocking. And quite frankly, if it wasn't something that was so important, we would even remotely talk about it. If this seemed like something that was on a movie, then yeah, we would probably skip over it. But the fact that this is happening, and when I say at an astronomical level daily, it is something we need to talk to. It's something you need to talk to your friends about. It's something you need to write your senators about. It's something that we actually need to change that's happening in this country.
Now, we're concentrating on the United States because that's the data that we have sitting in front of us. If I had data for other countries, other than Canada, kudos to Canada. You are North America. So, word of advice, if you live in the United States, don't go to Canada and say you're an American. It's actually offensive up there. You'll get hissed at. Little tip.
It's offensive down here to me at this point.
It's offensive to me at this point because we hold ourselves up, and we talked about this on Thursday's episode, how we hold ourselves up, be this great country and everything. But yet we allow this to take place. And we get into it even more in the episode, but we hold ourselves out to be this great country, but yet we allow this to happen. This is something that it's a black eye, and it just damages our total moral upholdings that we have. Yes, you're this great country and everything, but you allow your kids to be married at a rate of, what was that number? It was astronomical. It was way up there. It's like 200,000 kids were married in the United States. 200,000. And judges were sitting there allowing 12 and 14-year-olds to be married. My head's starting to hurt.
It's unacceptable.
It is. It's unacceptable.
Yeah, like exactly. And we have to keep these short because it's hard. It's just
It needs to change.
hard to talk about.
It needs to change. Listen to our Thursday episode because it's not just the states. As a country, we need a universal federal law that just says this is the legal age of marriage. There are no exceptions unless you are an emancipated minor. So somebody who is a legal adult under the age of 18. Other than that, there is no exception. None. A judge can't sit there and go, okay, the church can't sit there and go, okay, we'll make an exception. There are no exceptions. And when you listen to the episode, you will know why this needs to happen.
Yeah. I cannot stress to you enough how important Thursday's show is. I can't express to you how much all of you guys listening means something. And if you take any action, make sure to let us know because we want to support you as well. If you say, hey guys, I've written to my senator. Hey guys, I made a call. We want to make sure that we're sharing that out and we're telling people and getting this out into the world so people can see that we're no longer accepting this as a thing that is normal in our society.
Yeah, we aren't just going to turn a blind eye. Why this stuff didn't hit the national news, I have no idea. Because this is happening on a daily basis. And if you're an organization out there and you're trying to change the law, let us know. We will give you our full support and try to bring in additional support for you. I can't say it any other way. It needs to change.
No.
With that, listen to
Simple.
Thursday's episode
Absolutely.
because this needs to change. It has to change. With that, we will talk to you on the next one.
That's all for this episode of the Girls Ask Guys show, where all of us learn to master this thing called life together. For more answers to your questions on life and love, be sure to subscribe to the show so you don't miss a single episode. And head to girlsaskguyshow.com to submit your questions for a future episode or apply to be a guest on the show. Good luck out there, and we'll catch you next time, right here on the Girls Ask Guys show.